Did you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Stephen Logwood. All right, can we have all of our 4x1 athletes to report to your zones, all 4x1 athletes?
Yeah, 4 runners. 1 lap.
Yes, they're all lining up right now.
This is the first 3 weeks of everything. And I believe you're good.
Underway, and from the inside, lane 3 is Sonora, lane 4 La Habra, lane 5 is Sunny Hills, and on the outside is El Modena in 6. On that first handoff, Sunny Hills, El Modena, fairly close. As they go down that backstretch, it is a tight race, that top 2. Sonora making it a 1, 2, 3. All 3 schools handing off pretty even. As they go through that turn, that is Sunny Hills. And at first on the exchange, that is Sunny Hills down the middle of the track. Sonora on the inside, El Modena on the out. Sonora closing the gap, but this should end up being Sunny Hills. And we're underway with our boys 4x1, our first of 3 heats. Again, this is the North Hills League. First on the handoff looked like El Modena. Foothill, though, with a great second leg as they really start to pull away here. Foothill, your early leader, holding on very strong. The race for second. Looks like Sonora on the inside, but this is an all Foothill affair at the moment. Sonora strong in second. The battle for third in that CIF spot. La Habra, El Modena gonna go all the way down. La Habra looks like that third place team. Foothill again gonna be your winner. And we are underway. Hip number 1 is Sophia Andrews out of El Modena. 2 is Mia Gonzalez, Sunny Hills. Lily Dilworth out of Foothill. Adela Hampson out of Sonora. Sadia Rodriguez out of Foothill. Bella Luna Aguas from Foothill. Brittany Rodriguez, La Habra. August Jade Doris from Sunny Hills. Ella Clapper, El Modena. Lindsay Lyons, El Modena. And Dalia Villegas of Sonora. And rounding our field is Taylor Porter from Foothill. Our early leader is Sophia Andrews out of El Modena. as they hit that first 200, right about 37.
Crestview League discus results. For the boys, in 5th place, the throw of 117 feet 5 inches from Villa Park, Luke Ullman. In 4th place, from Yorba Linda with the throw of 130 feet 1 inch, Sean Treifenbach. And your CIF qualifiers in 3rd, from Brea Linda with a throw of 130 feet 10 inches, Austin Eller. And 2nd place with a throw of 145 feet 11 inches from Brea Linda, Jake Brooks. And the Crestview League champion, he also went the shot put earlier from Canyon, with a throw of 151 feet 8 inches, Jaden Legaspi.
Back on the track, we still have Sophia Andrews of El Modena leading the way. Our ladies are coming through the turn into the home stretch. They're about to hit the halfway point. In that first lap, they were out in 77. Holding into that effort, that'll lead to around a 5:20 effort for the day. We'll keep an eye on what these splits continue to be through the second half of this race. But we have a pack of 3 that is breaking away from the field. Sophia Andrews, Adela Hampson out of Sonora, and Mia Gonzalez of Sunny Hills. They hit the line and halfway. They're going to be right at 243. So 125 on that lap. At 243, they're now putting more into the line of about a 525 to 530. Key thing in this third lap is how much they can push that pace and maintain before the big kick happens on that finishing lap. Down the backstretch here, Sophia Andrews tries to stretch it out a little bit. Adela Hampson of Sonora not letting her go, and Sunny Hills is Mia Gonzalez. 1, 2, 3. They are not letting go. They are in arm's reach of each other. They come up to 600 to go. The secondary chase pack, August Jade Doris, Bella Luna Aguas, and Seda Rodriguez, trying to maintain a strong pace themselves. But up front again, still the first 3, Sophia Andrews, Adela Hampson, Mia Gonzalez. As they enter the home stretch, the penultimate time, they're going to have 1 lap to go. They're going to get the bell as they cross that line. Mia Gonzalez now takes the lead, first time today. As they approach the bell, 4:07 on the clock. 84 seconds on that lap. Again, very capable of a 77 or faster and getting that 5:25. These girls are going to be pushing hard down this backstretch. Let's make sure we're cheering them on. Sub 5:30, a fantastic varsity time. And these 3 have not broken up at all this whole race. Mia Gonzalez, but on the outside, Adela Hampson takes the lead. Sophia Andrews holding on, but 200. It's become a 1-2 race. Adela Hampson, Mia Gonzalez. As they start to really ramp it up through the turn, they come off that stretch, 150 meters to go. One girl makes a move, the next makes the cover. But this right now is Mia Gonzalez back down the home stretch out of Sunny Hills. Adela Hampson out of Sonora holding on. Clock is at 5:15, 5:16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5:25. 77 last lap for a 5:25.52. That's in fourth, 5:47.54, and rounding out our scoring five, Bella Luna August out of Foothill, 5:48.90.
All hurdlers, though, you do need to start making your way over the start line area. Finish up your warm-ups and get over there. Once again, it's our second call, all 400-meter runners. You should already get your hip numbers, 100-meter athletes. Underway are North Hills boys. Isaac Hansen out of Sonora, Jose Adrian Rio of Sonora, Andrew Slay and Jake Tashkin out of El Medina, Josh Baxter out of Sonora, Wallace Kennedy, El Medina, Christian Reyes, La Habra, Van Wetzer out of Foothill, Nick Desai out of Foothill, Noah Reed, Sonora, and Devries out of Foothill, and Cooper Johnson out of El Medina. They hit 200, roughly about 32. That's going to put them on pace for about a 65 first lap, which would get them at 420 after the start off. If they can run that even race, it keeps it right in there, but likely to keep it more in that 425 effort unless they really keep on that grind. As they approach the bell, or sorry, the line, that is a 65 opening lap. 65-29, there's Isaac Hampton out of Sonora, Andrew Slay, El Medina, the 1-2. Third is Van Wetzer out of Foothill, and in fourth, Jose Adrian Rio of Sonora. They've got a little bit of a breakaway. Varsity races, a sub 425 is always a very strong mark. The closer they get to that sub 420, they're going to start making good runs in the postseason in CIF. As they hit 600 in, they're right on that 420, 425 pace. Entering the home stretch. Coming up on the halfway point are same top four, Isaac Hansen, Andrew Slade, Dan Wetzer, and Jose Adrian Rio. Again, they've got a pretty good breakaway at the moment. They're going to hit the halfway point in 2:15, so they slowed considerably on that second lap.
Crestview boys 1600, we need you at the start line. Crestview boys 1600 to the start line.
Down that back stretch, that is Isaac Hansen out of Sonora, trying to stretch it out quite a bit. Andrew Slay holding on pace. The battle for set third is going to be Dan Wetzer and Jose Adrian Murillo, who can get that CIF spot. Behind that is a big chase pack. Wallace Kennedy, Cooper Johnson, Jake Cashian, Noah Reed, Christian Reyes. Coming off the turn though, with 500 to go. Isaac Hansen has been your wire-to-wire leader up to this point. He's starting to really pull away a little bit from Andrew Slay. Those two though stretching away from the rest of the field. As they hit the bell, it's going to be right around 3:23. That was a 67.98 third lap. And now we see really picking up the pace. That again is Isaac Hansen. He's going to be putting down a good last lap here. 62, he can get a 425. He's definitely down, really dropping brakes here. He hits 200 to go. This is Isaac Hansen trying to get that 425. He was at 353, 200 to go. He continues to pick up the pace as he rounds the turn. Out of Sonora, Isaac Hansen, strong last 100. He's had a big last lap. Andrew Slay holding on in second. Jose Adrian Murillo Sonora out in third. And with that big final lap, a 61:02. Isaac Hansen, 4:24.16. Andrew Slade with a big drop in his season best time, 4:29.74. In third, Jose Adrian Murillo, 4:36.62. Jake Cashin, El Medino, 4:41.77. And holding out that fifth and final scoring spot from La Habra, Christian Reyes, 4:42.24.
It's a little different. First lap has to stand.
All right, at the podium.
Oh, she's empty legs.
Girls North Hills 400 meter run. In the middle of the track, that's Madeline Suter. Thank you. Madeline making a big charge. Reagan on her inside, also following her teammate. Halfway mark. Looking like a 28-second 200 on the way to a 400. That's a 56-second pace if she keeps it up. All right, Madeline Suter coming into the home stretch. Fighting off everybody else, wire to wire. Her teammate getting challenged for second from El Medina on the outside. Mary Lynn. Reagan Williams trying to hold on second. Here comes Marlene Jimenez. And it's Madeline Suter. Madeline Suter, 59.50. That is a great time. 59.50 for Madeline Suter, Sunny Hills. Isabella Sorensen inches out. Reagan for second place, 101.29. Correa from El Medina. In lane 6, Giovanni Angulo from Sonora. In lane 7, Luke Shaw from Sonora. In lane 8, Evan Clayton from El Medina. And then in lane 9, Zachary Gonzalez Muhammad. And they're off. This is a tight race coming into today. They're only separated by 2.5 seconds from 9th to 1st. Coming into today, El Medina Arnold with the 52.74 as your favorite, and he is currently leading. On his inside, that's a freshman from Foothill, Nicholas. There you go, it's looking like Arnold Correa from El Medina, 10th grader, trying to get your league champion here. The freshman from Foothill, Nicholas Hernandez, trying to reel him in. Correa and Hernandez trying to finish 1-2, and they do so. Arnold Correa, El Medina, is your league champion, 51.30. Nicholas Hernandez, a freshman, 52.24. That's a fantastic freshman time. in second. In third.
On the track in the 100 meters for the North Hill girls, the inside, Jenna Gonzalez, El Medina, Jaylene Lampard out of Sonora, Christina Boyles out of La Habra, Mari Desai out of La Habra, Samantha Myers, Sonora in the middle, Madeline Suter in Sunny Hills, Abby Pagallo in Sunny Hills, Rebecca Henderson, Foothill, and Malaya Page out of Foothill. And we're underway. And in the middle, Myers, Sonora on her outside, Suter inside, Desai at 1, 2, 3. Wind legal, positive 0.4 meters per second. 12:65, Samantha Myers. 12:74, Madeline Suter. And underway is that girls 800. Hip 1 is Giselle Vargas. Hip 2, Jenna Tranny at Foothill. 3 is Brittany Rodriguez La Habra. Adela Hansen out of Sonora. Bella Laguna. Luna Aguas out of Foothill. August J. Doris Sunny Hills. Natalie Peterson out of Modena. Aurora Delgado out of Sunny Hills. Evelyn Delgado out of Sunny Hills. Taylor Porter out of Foothill. Lindsay Lyons out of Medina. And Emily Espino out of Sunny Hills. Many of those first handful of ladies were also from our 1600 earlier. With the slightly on the outside of Brittany Rodriguez of La Habra. Well, that is Vargas of Sunny Hills in second. They approach the line. They're going to be around in 80 seconds for this first lap. In this 800, that second lap is usually a 3 to 5 second perfect race differential. So if they're going 80 and they can come back in that 83, 85, we've got a 223, 225. So we'll see how fast these ladies can keep this second lap. On the backstretch now, that is Vargas trying to move up on it, but Rodriguez still that inside. Jane Doris out of Sunny Hills and Aguas out of Foothill making a big move with 200 to go. They're right around 2 flat as they hit that mark.
Sway bar was disconnected from the frame. I fixed that. I had to get the bolts stuck in there.
Making a big move in the turn. That is Vargas out of Sunny Hills. She's powering away down this home stretch. Rodriguez holding in a second. But that is Aguas in third from Foothill. It's going to be your winner. It is going to be Giselle Vargas out of Sunny Hills. A great second lap to run 2:35.28. She closed in a 74. They had a big negative split on that second lap. Second place, Brittany Rodriguez, 2:37.71. Bella Luna Aguas, 2:37.76. Jenna Tranny out of Foothill, 2:40.25. And rounding out our score, Hampson, Lambert, Slay, Matoyer, Reyes, Murillo, Rivera, Baxter, Fitz, Johnson, Nguyen, and Munoz. And again, many of those names are familiar from that 1600. Out to the front, that is Andrew Slay. He was second in that 1600, and he's quickly followed by Hampson, who was the champion in that 16. So they're back in that same 1-2 position, although switched this moment. They came through right about 29-30 that first 200. Boys varsity usually trying to go about sub-2 in that varsity race. That requires definitely getting out in that 29 and trying to come through in about a 58-59. As they come down this back stretch, or home stretch, we have a lead pack of 4. That is Slay going to take the lead. 59 at the bell, or at the bell. 1 lap to go, 59.87. Hampson in second. Lambert in third. Matoyer in fourth. Top three slowly starting to separate, but Matoyer not letting go. This is still Slay out front. Hampson in second. Lambert in third as they go down this back stretch. Coming at 200 to go, 129. These guys are definitely on pace for that sub 2. This is going to be how many can get under. They come off 150 to go. They're starting to really pick up steam here. Slay, Hampson. Hampson on the outside, Slay on the inside, trying to maintain. Here comes Hampson. Slay holding on. Slay finding that last little win. Hampson. 158. 157.95. Andrew Slay, Modena. 158.29 for Hampson and Carter Lambert, the ever so close 2:05.01. Fourth, Matoyer 2:04.40, and Reyes rounds out the fifth and scoring places of 2:07.43.
You should have just lost one back.
In this next race, we have two of the best athletes in the southern section. This is going to be White, the 800.
Hurdles. North Hills League. Mendoza, Sunny Hills in 1. Gellanders, Elegina 2. Chan, Sunny Hills in 3. Garibay, Sunny Hills in 4. Rios, La Habra in 5. Hernandez, La Habra in 6. Mesa, Sonora in 7.
But back then, when we had cameras, it didn't have the screen.
Or at the Warren, Sunny Hills in 8. And Connor, Foothill, running out of lane 9.
Because somebody might be.
Yeah.
Our next one's not tomorrow. Another 2 hours. Why? It's not till 7:30. No, they're running ahead of time.
Rios, La Habra out quickly, first over the first 2 flights.
And then like the
Teammate Fernandez close behind and coming up on the inside from Sunny Hills. Looks like Garibay. Joaquin Rios. Teammate Fernandez. Now, Ting Hin Chan from Sunny Hills moving up. Great race for a second here. And Rios from La Habra is your champion at 43.22. Teammate.
Four now. That's a long time. Oh, no, what? Now she's jumping. She's jumping the whole picture of girls and boys want to big title. He's like really hard at the last 17. Yeah. For they world of what? I got to come down to this place.
Yeah.
Laura's running right now after
North Hills girls 200.
You want to sit down and watch?
Maddie Suter, Sunny Hills. Desai La Habra, and here comes the freshman Sorensen from Modena moving into second. But this race is all Madeline Suter from Sunny Hills. Wind legal, 1.5 meters per second. She ran 25. North Hills boys 200, Kim Sunny Hills in 1, Oskar Foothill in 2, Daly Foothill in 3, Nazaroff Sonora in 4, Mancini Foothill in 5, Hudak Sunny Hills in 6, Nissen Foothill in 7, Korea El Medina in 8, and Hernandez from Foothill running in lane 9.
That's it.
section, that was Madison Hunter from Canyon running for Walsvik. Just a freshman, she will qualify for CIF. And center of the track from Foothill. That is Mancini, Nico Mancini. Running 22:14, teammate John Nissen from Foothill, 22:37. Michael Gailey, Foothill in third, 22:63.
As a reminder to all athletes, do not run alongside the track. For those that are warming up or continuing to warm up on the infield, move in a clockwise direction, which is the opposite of you normally run around the track. Make sure you are never running alongside an athlete. This will be especially important when we get into the 4x400s and everybody gets extra excited. As we come down this home stretch for the first time, that is Mia Gonzalez at Sunny Hills. And then there's a duo from Modena. They hit that first lap right around 90, which puts it right on a 12 flat pace if they hold even all the way through. In a girls varsity race, that 12 flat is definitely the most magical barrier they start with, and then as we get faster, we start looking quicker and quicker towards that 11-minute barrier. But 12 flat is always a huge goal that these ladies are going to try to get into. So as Mia Gonzalez, Ella Clapper, and Sophia Andrews click off our front three, they're in that backstretch. They're going to work together, try to keep it in that low 12 area. Lily Dilworth of Foothill leads the chase pack, trying to bridge the gap back to the front. As they come into the 800, lap 2 out of 8. They're a quarter of the way through the race. They're going to be right about 3:05. 3:04.73. So that's setting it up a little bit closer to about a 12:15, 12:20 throughout this whole race. So we'll see if they can click off those consistent laps from here on out. Again, that top three, Mia Gonzalez, Sunny Hills, Ella Clapper, and Sophia Andrews, both of Modena. Lily Dilworth and Foothill trying to make sure she's bridging that gap as she's gapping the chase pack. That includes the entire rest of the field. Back in the home stretch, our lead trio still continues to be Gonzalez, Clapper, and Andrews. They're coming into 3 laps in and 5 laps to go. 4:39. 4:37.94 is a 93, a little pickup off of lap 2. If they can maintain right in that 92s, that keeps them right at that 12:15 effort. So if they can maintain these 93s, 94s, it's going to set them up for a sub 12:20 which based on their in-ring times would be nice PRs for many of these ladies. So again, Gonzalez, Clapper, and Andrews continues to be your top three. They continue to stay in arm's length of each other, but in four, that was Dilworth out of Foothill, continuing to try to close back onto that group as she really starts to stretch away from the chase pack of the rest of the race. As we come into the home stretch now, this is going to come into the halfway point. Gonzalez now starting to stretch away a little bit. Clapper trying to hold on with Andrew still in third, but the pack is breaking apart at this moment. Gonzalez was the league champion in that 1600 earlier today. Clapper was 7, so she's trying to do a big improvement off what that 1600 finish was. Andrews finished 3rd overall, so she's in the same position she was earlier today. Dilworth was 6th in that 1600, and she's currently in that 4th position, trying to close back in. But Gonzalez here, trying to be your double league champion. Came through that halfway point at 6:09.16, so she's been ratcheting down the laps every single time since that first lap. So again, she's really trying to get it under that 12:20. Clapper and Andrews now in contact with each other, going to try to keep themselves going as teammates. Yeah, nice even race. They'd still be able to be right at that 12:25. Andrews now takes over the 2nd position. But Gonzalez now a massive lead as she comes down the home stretch, and she's going to have 3 laps to go. And again, she was that league champion in the 1600 earlier today at 5:25.
Yeah.
She hits the finish line, 3 laps to go. 7:38.95, that was an 89. She's continued every lap to get faster. So she's absolutely going to be in that mix to try to get into that 12th lap the way she's running. She was 6:09 at that 1600. So she can continue to keep each of these laps building and find a fantastic finish. She's got a really good chance of going sub 12. You got a chance when you get to see her coming by. Please cheer this young lady on. Mia Gonzalez is running a fantastic race. And now we have Dilworth closing in on Clapper and Andrews. That race for 2nd and 3rd is going to be a fantastic battle over the second half. Andrews now in 2nd, and now here is Dilworth passing into 3rd. Coming into the home stretch, that is Gonzalez out of Sunny Hills. So again, cheer her on. She's got a big race. She's getting a lot of help here. She's trying to go into that sub 12. She's got 2 laps to go when she hits the belt. She's been picking it up every lap. Let's make sure she understands how fast she's running. 9:08 as she crosses the line. 2 laps to go. Andrews and Dilworth now 2-3 as they hit the lap. 2 laps to go. Gonzalez is already now into the backstretch. Again, keep cheering on. If you're in that backstretch, please cheer on this young lady. She's running a fantastic race. She's going to have to keep ratcheting down some extra fast laps here as she's in these last 2. She's going to get that sub 12. She's hitting 600 to go, lap and a half. Mia Gonzalez out of Sunny Hills is going to be your double champion, but she's trying to get that sub 12. The fight for second, Dilworth has now moved into second with Andrews in third. Coming around the turn with 500 to go. Here's Gonzalez again. Keep matching it up for her. She's going to need a ton of help here. She's going to have a great opportunity to get under that 12-minute mark. Dilworth now starts to open up a gap here. That's second place over third. Andrews hanging strong though, trying to maintain that top three. And at the bell, that is Mia Gonzalez. 10:36.93. She needs about an 82-second last lap here. She's got to really get it moving. Let's cheer her on as she starts to catch some people in the second lap, this last lap. Mia Gonzalez hitting that backstretch, trying to pick up the pace. Hitting the bell, that is Lily Dilworth. Lily Dilworth got a great opportunity to get under that 12:30. The only question, how far under she can go. Got to keep cheering all these athletes on, but 200 to go. That is Mia Gonzalez. She needs a monster close here. She's going to get that 12 minutes. She's building every little step. Mia Gonzalez, she's coming off that turn. 11:38, 39, 11:40, she's got a chance. Here we go, Mia Gonzalez, Sunny Hill. Dragging those lines, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. She has it. 11:58, 38. 81 last lap to get that sub 12. Your double champ for the North Hills girls. Coming down the home stretch, your second place. This is Lily Dilworth down the foothill. She's at 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. She's right at that 12:30. 12:31, Lily Dilworth for second place out of Foothill. In third, crossing the finish line. Sophia Andrews, 12:43.33 out of El Medina. Cross the finish line in fourth, that is Ella Clapper, El Medina. 12:53.45 for Miss Clapper. The battle for fifth, though. Here we go. We got four girls in the home stretch. It ain't over. Keep cheering. Here we go. That is Diaz the foothill, and here comes Delgado. And a great race for that fifth place. It will go to Delgado, Sunny Hills, 13:28.18. Again, congratulations at Mia Gonzalez on that double win for the day, and a great time under that sub 12.
Scored 2 touchdowns in the first half.
Sunny Hills. Many of those names have run multiple races throughout the day, so we'll see which ones end up scratching out. Put into the early lead, that is Jose Adrian Murillo of Sonora. In that boys varsity race, the standard stub time you want to hit is that sub 10. The faster we get, we start getting into the 940s, 930s. But the big question will be, how many guys can get under 10 in this race? And definitely setting a fast pace here on Jose Adrian Maria. They're come through right around 73. So again, right into that sub 10 effort. 75s is where we want to start out. We're always going to start that first lap just a little bit faster and keep it fairly consistent through the middle laps. So Jose Adrian Murillo at 72.98, setting it up. Currently, our first four, Jose Adrian Murillo, Nicholas Desai, Josh Baxter, Andrew Slade. They come in with hip numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right now, Jose Adrian Murillo says, "Come and get me," as he takes off from the field. Through that halfway, that was again Jose Adrian Murillo at 2:27, so 74-second lap. Definitely set himself to be the guy that's going to be sub 10. In that chase back, they came through right about 2:30. So again, those guys are right on pace for it as well. 74, 75s. Challenge of that 32 is once you get through halfway, you hit laps 5, 6, and 7, it really starts to hurt. And it's who can hang on and battle through that pain the most. Right now, as they approach the bell, or approach the line with 3 laps in and 5 to go, Jose Adrian Murillo continues to say again, "I'm out here. Who wants to join me?" He comes across 3:42.97 of the 75. So again, he's got to be able to maintain those 75s all the way through, and then have that big finish on that last lap to make sure he's under 10 minutes. But he's running as if he's got purpose out here today. Andrew Slade in second. Baxter in third. Desai in fourth. DeVries in fifth. That's your pack. Slade's having quite the day today. He was again second in that 1600 earlier today at 4:29. Came back and won the 800 at 1:57.95, and he's back out here for the 3200. Jose Adrian Murillo was third in that 1600 earlier today. And he's definitely making sure, hey, you were coming and getting me right now. He hit the halfway point at 4:58.21. Continue to hit 75s like clockwork. He's going to need help though, so anytime you see him, you guys are on that back stretch, you're on that home stretch, keep cheering these guys on. Murillo's at a 4:58 on that first lap mile. He's going to need continued help every step of the way. Chase back, Slade, Desai, Baxter, DeVries. They were 5:04 at the halfway point, so again, they're going to try to see if they can negative split to get to that sub 10 as well. These guys are very, very capable. Murillo comes off the turn into the home stretch. Again, these guys are going to need lots of support. They've got a big race coming here. These last 3 laps is where it hurts the most. Your cheering is what's going to carry them through. Murillo coming up into the 3 laps to go. He's going to start to help him. He can start seeing other guys in front of him, someone to chase. He comes through, 3 laps to go. 6:13 continues at his 75s. He's absolutely going to be in that sub-10 range. Slay and Desai still 2-3, and they're starting to separate a little bit. Down the backstretch, Murillo trying to open it up again, trying to keep these 75s clicking off so that he can have a big finish. Slade, Desai, 2-3. Baxter in 4th. Devries in 5th. They're not letting go. Murillo coming through the turn. He's going to be entering the home stretch. He's going to have 2 laps to go. One thing helping Murillo out right now, he's got people in front of him. He can still chase as he begins to lap the field. But he still needs all that encouragement. He's coming down that home stretch. Cheering him on, folks. Here we go. 2 laps to go. Murillo's going to hit 2 laps, 800 to go. The race for second. Desai takes over from Slade. Murillo, 7:30, slipped off to a 76. He needs the help, everybody. Here we go. 7:37, Desai and Slade. They're going to try to find some magic here this last 800, see how much they can get down to that sub-10 as well. Murillo, though, down the backstretch. Trying to keep his composure. He's got 600 to go. Desai with a big move here in this 6th, 7th lap. Slay, after his 3rd race of the day, he's feeling it a little bit more, holding on for 3rd. But Murillo coming around the turn. He's got 500 to go. Here we go, Murillo, 500 in. Can he get that sub-10? Desai with a big move, opens up a big gap here for 2nd. Slay's out in 3rd. Devries, though, trying to make it back for the 4th spot. 1 lap to go. Murillo. 8:46.67. He simply needs a 73. He can easily do this. Come on, Jose. He hits the backstretch. 300 to go. Desai making a big push. He enters the backstretch. Slay coming back on himself. Murillo, 200 to go. Desai comes down the home backstretch. Here he comes. Murillo, 200 to go. He was at 9:24. He's got a fantastic chance. Sub-10. He's picking up steam. Here we go. Desai, Slay. 100 to go. 9:39, 9:41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. $9:55, 94. 69 last lap. Desai, 10:04, 58, a 72 last lap, a great second half for him. Andrew Slade with a phenomenal day, tripling out, gets the 3rd place at 10:09.00. Devries closed well, 10:12.05. And finishing out our top 5 scoring, Baxter of Sonora, 10:18.86. So I got lots of guys running their hearts out right now. These guys coming down hard that last 100 meters, they still need that encouragement. Here they come. So finishing out this 3,200, we still have a few athletes continuing. We'll update some team scores on the girls' side through 4. And underway, the North Hills girls 4x400. Lane 3 is Sonora, lane 4 El Medina, lane 5 Sunny Hills, lane 6 Foothill, lane 7 is La Habra. Again, a little harder in this race to figure out who's actually out front because of the fact that they are again on a 3-turn stagger. That first runner runs a little bit more in their lane, it seems like. They still only run 400. Right now, you can definitely tell that El Medina has made up the inside stagger over Sunny Hills. Sunny Hills, though, now coming with a strong finish. So Sunny Hills now with a big last 150. She flies out to the lead. Foothill and El Medina, second and third. Sunny Hills going to hand off in first. Foothill hand off second. El Medina was in third. As they come off the turn here, again, these second athlete will stay in their lane. They'll cross over the cones and then they'll break in. Sunny Hills here still first place. Foothill in second. El Medina in third. Sonora currently in fourth, La Habra in fifth. In top 3 are in the opportunity to compete in CIF as long as they meet those minimum standards. The league champion will automatically go. Foothill with a phenomenal second leg here to make up the gap on Sunny Hills. But Sunny Hills, just as they did on the first leg, has a little bit of reserve and starts to pull back away here. Sunny Hills going to hand off in first. Foothill second. El Medina in third. Halfway through into the third leg. Sunny Hills, Foothill, El Medina. Sunny Hills opening up a lead on this back stretch. El Medina closes on Foothill for third into second. Right now, Sunny Hills still that early leader, maintaining strong. El Medina, though, closing on Foothill for second. Both Foothill and El Medina start to eat into Sunny Hills' lead. We're going to come into this last leg. It's going to be a great finish. El Medina with a phenomenal last 200. El Medina is going to take the lead. They're going to hand off first. Sunny Hills maintaining second. Foothill closing for third. El Medina takes the handoff. They're now in the lead. Sunny Hills, Foothill, top 3. Here they go. Sunny Hills retakes the lead. Foothill comes back up. Sunny Hills, Foothill, El Medina, 1, 2, 3. Sunny Hills with the lead down the backstretch. Foothill right on her heels. 200 to go. Sunny Hills, Foothill, El Medina. Foothill tries to make the move around the outside. And there it is. It's going to be a tight one. Sunny Hills says, I'm not giving in. Not yet. 100 meters to go. Sunny Hills on the inside. Foothill on the outside. Sunny Hills still hanging on. Foothill. Sunny Hills will maintain. 4:22:33. Sunny Hills. 4:22:58. Foothill. El Medina, 4:25. Now we move into the boys 4x400s. Last 3 races of the day. All right, into the North Hills boys. Sonoran 3, La Habra 4, El Medina 5, Foothill 6, and Sunny Hills 7. And underway. So again, on this first leg, it's a matter of who's eating up the stagger from the inside. Foothill easily with a big move on that lane 6. Sonora from lane 2 coming up. But El Medina in the middle, holding strong. As they enter the home stretch, Foothill, El Medina, Sonora with the big finish here on that first leg. It is still Foothill racing away. Sonora in second. El Medina is going to hold on for third on the handoff. But right now, Foothill, Sonora, El Medina. Foothill with the lead, Sonora all over closing that gap. El Medina, La Habra. Sunny Hills in 5th. Right now though, again, that is Foothill out in front. Sonora trying to close on him as they come around the turn. El Medina starting to gap out La Habra just a little bit. Here comes Sonora! As they come through, Sonora, the great last 100 meters. Sonora's going to hand off first. Foothill's going to go second. El Medina's going to go third. Sonora with a fantastic surge that last 100. As they come around, Sonora, Foothill, El Medina, La Habra. These guys aren't done. Foothill takes the lead in the backstretch. Sonora says, not yet, I'm not done. El Medina closing, La Habra closing. Foothill takes the lead. El Medina making a big push into second. La Habra trying to come right behind him in for third. Foothill powering away for first. They're going to hand off to the anchor. El Medina in second, Sonora third. La Habra fourth, but that race for third. Foothill running away with it at the moment. El Medina. Foothill's Foothills in the backstretch. Big, strong strides. El Medina, Sonora, La Habra. The race for third is what we're watching now. Foothills way out in front. But who's getting that top three? Chance to go to CIF. El Medina, La Habra takes over third. Foothill with a great second half out of their team. They're going to be the big winners. El Medina, but La Habra coming down. Sonora, El Medina, La Habra. Foothill will be the winners. El Medina hold on for second. La Habra third. Sonora in fourth. 3:29.54 for Foothill. 3:33.23 El Medina.